thank God this is happening. I was Lola's closest friend in secondary school. I'm not joking. Closest friend in secondary school. And there is nothing anybody is seeing online now to give Lola accolades and all that can compare to half of what Lola is. And I'm saying it from the bottom of my heart. Now, there are stories I can tell from secondary school days that you will know that, hey, even Peter go no say in marry. Lola was not just the most beautiful girl around in my school or anywhere we went in primary school, in secondary school, anywhere. And when we were out of secondary school, at least we were friends for quite a while. You know, the places we went, and Lola was always the most beautiful. And any room she entered, people turned their heads to look at her. She wasn't just that. Character and co. Hey, then finish Lola come from above. Now, there was something about Lola. Like, she was so neat. I have told these stories many times. I just want to pick out one of the things. She was so neat. But not those kind of neat people that because they are neat, they become irritable and then they are not pleasant. Not that kind of person. No. Lola was so neat that we will come to her corner, corner at in the boarding school. We'll come to her corner, like each time she resumed, we'll walk to her corner because her mom will at least fry 2 whole chickens, big whole chickens, and send, it was for us to eat because she knew that we all come to her corner and we'll eat everything with her. Then, during other times, we'll also come and play with her. Do you know that she was so neat that she will be holding a broom, like unconsciously holding a broom to sweep? We could, maybe it's a Saturday and all of us will be sitting there for hours on end. So as someone is coming from outside, we carry sand to this thing. As we're talking, she will just be talking, we'll be just and laughing, and she will take style and sweep, and the place will be clean again. In fact, we will not even notice because it had become part and parcel of our conversations of how we did things and all that. And Lola could do that like 3 times before it ended. When Lola came to Ife, and I was told, someone told me Lola is in Ife, and I also was admitted to Ife because Lola attended, came to Ife for like maybe 1 semester. Then when there was ASU break, her dad, agreed for her to travel abroad. But that's semester that she used in Ife. When I now came to school, I heard she was in Ife. I was like very glad, and I ran, I traced her, went to her hostel. Lo and behold, there were people gathered around her bunk also because it was just like the same bunk in Ife, in Morimi, in Mozambique Hall, where she first started before she went to another, master's place. There, I just saw her, and then she was holding broom.